Water is boiled in a pan on a stove. The water's state of matter changes from A, liquid to solid, B, solid to liquid, C, gas to liquid, D, liquid to gas. 2. Evaporation, condensation, and precipitation are parts of A, making fog, B, the mud cycle, C, a weatherman, D, the water cycle, E, the cycle of seasons. Number 3. When water gets very hot, it changes to A, air, B, ice, C, vapor, D, liquid. Number 4. When the temperature of water is below 32 degrees Fahrenheit, the water is A, gas, B, liquid, C, a solid, D, a vapor. Word bank: absorption, condensation, crystallization, evaporation, groundwater movement, percolation, precipitation, transpiration, runoff. Use the picture to answer questions 5, 6, and 7. Which process is occurring at C? Number 6, water flowing on the Earth's surface at D is called. Number 7, which process is occurring at B? Number 8, moisture that falls from the sky is called. Number 9, when a puddle dries up, it is an example of. Number 10, when a liquid changes to a gas, the process is called. Number 11, during which of the processes does water vapor change to liquid water? Number 12, water that collects on the outside of a cold glass of liquid is an example of. Number 13, describe any terms from the list you did not use in questions 2 through 8. Clouds are formed from tiny drops of water that are light enough to float in the air. As these drops bump into each other, they form larger drops. What happens when these drops become too heavy to float in the air? A, the drops form fog. B, the drops evaporate. C, the drops fall as precipitation. D, the drops become air. Number 15, 2 open bottles, one filled with vinegar and the other with olive oil, were left on a windowsill in the sun. Several days later, it was observed that the bottles were no longer full. What can be concluded from this observation? A, vinegar evaporates faster than olive oil. B, olive oil evaporates faster than vinegar. C, both vinegar and olive oil evaporate. D, only liquids containing water evaporate. E, direct sunlight is needed for evaporation. Which of the following changes is possible with the addition of heat? A, liquid changes to ice. B, water vapor changes to ice. C, water vapor changes to liquid water. D, ice changes to liquid water. Number 17. Which of the following is an example of condensation in the water cycle? A, clouds forming in the atmosphere. B, drops of water falling through the air. C, puddles disappearing on a hot day. D, streams flowing into rivers. Number 18. All rivers flow to oceans or lake because water A, can evaporate. B, flows downhill. C, is clear. D, can freeze. 19. As an airplane climbs in the sky, the pilot notices ice crystals forming on the windshield. This happens because A, blizzards occur more often at higher altitudes. B, friction with the atmosphere causes ice to develop. Water evaporates faster at high altitudes, resulting in ice crystals. D, moisture on the outside of the plane freezes due to colder air at higher altitudes. Number 20. At what temperature does water boil? A, 0 degrees Fahrenheit. B, 32 degrees Fahrenheit. C, 100 degrees Fahrenheit. D, 212 degrees Fahrenheit. Number 21. When water evaporates, the water changes to A, water vapor, B, a gas, C, both A and B. 22. A cook notices a tea kettle of water on a stove. There is a cold window close to the spout of the kettle. The water begins to boil and water droplets begin to form on the window. A, describe in detail what is happening to the water inside the kettle. B, why do the water droplets form on the window? Be sure to explain in detail.